So just want to start this video off by saying, like, the support and the reaction that I got to the last 2 videos have been absolutely amazing. Never ever thought that so many people would be so supportive. I've had people that I haven't spoke to in years, or some people I haven't even spoke to. Also people that, like, in the past that I haven't got on with, and you kind of just realise, like, you just grow up, and they've been massively supportive. And it's just been a bit hard to take. I expected a few people to watch them, but I honestly hope that the last couple of videos actually did help people, and I hope that the next videos to come will also still have the same effect. So for this video, we've not gone that far. We're just in the local mountains from my house. We're just gonna talk a bit about getting motivated, getting yourself up, getting yourself out, getting yourself achieving things, because I know that a lot of people have got goals they want to be doing and they want to get up and active, but just don't have that bit of motivation to actually get out and do stuff. So we're just going to talk about different techniques and things I've used to keep myself motivated, and also some things other people have told me, like I do in all the videos. And yeah, hopefully it'll encourage more people to get out there and get a bit more active. As much as you can be told what to do, or you know what to do, actually getting up and doing it is a completely different thing, and it can seem a lot harder to actually do it than finding out what to do. Bloody hell, I need to get fit. So yeah, it's just a little talk on getting yourself up, get yourself out, get yourself motivated to actually hit everything you want to do at 100 mile an hour. I do personally feel like one of the best ways to get motivated is set yourself goals. That I set myself short-term, middle-term and long-term goals. Whether this be, say, short-term can be anywhere from a couple of weeks to a year. Middle term can be anywhere from a couple of months to 2 or 3 years, and then long term can be anywhere from 6 months to 5+ years. But I find it helps a lot by having goals, because you've got something to concentrate on, and it gives you a reason to get up and get out. So your short-term goal should be something reachable, something quite basic, something that you're still gonna have to work in, but it's quite easy to get to. So that way, when you hit that goal, you're able to tick something off. You're able to feel like you've accomplished something, and it gets you, like, right foot forward. It gets you moving. It gets you confident, and it gets you keen to work towards the next goal. Your medium range goal, it should be something that you do have to work for. It should be something that you can achieve, but it's going to take quite a bit of work to get there. And you should feel like you've put everything in by the time you get it. It shouldn't be just like a half effort and I'll still get there. You should have to put everything in, everything that you've got in to achieve this goal. And then your long-term goal doesn't necessarily have to be something you even achieve. It just needs to be something that you're gonna push yourself, you're gonna have to work towards. If you achieve it, amazing, but if you don't achieve it and you still put 100% effort in, you're gonna be a lot better person by the time that little time frame comes to an end than what you was at the start. And I think it's like I've said before in the past, you should never be worried about people seeing you fail. You should always be worried about people seeing you not bother trying. With these goals, they also need to be something that will keep you occupied, but also something you enjoy. they shouldn't just be something you just think, oh yeah, let me do that. It should be stuff that maybe you've always wanted to do, maybe you've always wanted to try, maybe you enjoy doing it but haven't had the access or the resources to do it. It does help to try and find someone to help you achieve what you want to achieve. Doesn't necessarily mean telling them your goals, but say for instance now it's exercise orientated and you want to get stronger or you want to get fitter, find yourself a running buddy, find yourself a gym buddy, get someone that will actually be there to drag you to the gym and tell them, look, you need to be staying with me, you need to get me out and doing stuff. Because having that person there at the start to drag you into doing stuff can then get yourself into a body, and it's kind of like muscle memory, where your body will be so used to doing it, you'll just naturally want to do it. One thing that stays in my head, that one of my rugby coaches said to us on a training camp, and it was KGU, KGF, keep getting up, keep going forward. And he said it in terms of rugby. So you get tackled, you get up, you move forward, you never want to go back. But you can also look at it with your life skills. You get knocked down, you get back up. You never want to be taking a back step. You never want to be in a worse situation than where you was yesterday. You always want to keep going forward. You just want to keep striding forward. You're going to get knocked down again, but you get back up and you keep going forward. And even though he didn't mean it in necessarily a mental way, he meant it more of a rugby sort of way. It is definitely something that has stuck in my head for a lot more reasons than rugby. I also do feel like, especially when I was going through school, there was a lot of people who tended to think that they were motivating you by saying that you're not going to achieve something if you don't do this. Like I got told quite a few times that if you don't pass your A levels, you're not going to go to uni, and it's really difficult to get anywhere without going to uni. I didn't go to uni. I literally got a trade and apprenticeship as soon as I left school, and in all honesty, I've never regretted it. I think there's ways of going about things, ways of motivating people that you should do. If someone tells you you can't do something, don't listen to them. You can honestly do anything you set your mind out to. The only person stopping yourself is you. You might get told, oh, it's a rubbish idea, you're never going to do it. Prove them wrong, get out there, go actually do it. Proving them wrong should be a big enough motivation for you to actually get out and go do it. So this is sunny Wales. It's not too bad. It's quite a nice little walk. That's our goal today, top of the Sugarloaf. Absolutely stunning. So I know that a lot of people's anxiety comes from how they perceive themselves, and I know that a lot of people want to get fit and get to the gym, get ripped, get toned, get like that summer body. I know it's difficult that when you're worrying about how people perceive you to actually get yourself to the gym or go out running in public, but there's so many options for people who are in that sort of situation. There's so many home workouts online, there's so many videos on YouTube, there's PTs that can tailor your program to how you want to look and how you want to feel, and what's your end goal, and what equipment you have as well. There literally is so many options, but getting that motivation to do it in your home can be a bit of an issue sometimes. So hopefully these ideas and these techniques to get motivated can spark something in you to get yourself up and active, to even work out in your own home. it sounds very, very basic, but your diet and your sleep pattern can have such an impact on your motivation to get out and do stuff. If you're eating poorly, if you're eating junk food every single night, if you're having takeaways all the time, then it is going to affect how you feel about stuff, and it is going to affect what you do. Like, I know when I was in some of my worst days, I had no motivation to do anything. I was over 100 kilos, and I was eating takeaways. I wasn't doing, like, there's no rugby, so I wasn't playing rugby. I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't running. I was literally finishing work, coming back, eating, drinking. And I thought it was my way of coping with it. And it was kind of like I was just comfort eating and comfort drinking because there's nothing else to do. And the more I was eating like rubbish food, the more I was drinking, the less I was feeling like I wanted to go out and do stuff. So the more weight I was putting on, the worse my mindset was, and it gets the better of you. Fair to say, this walk is killing me right off. Whew. My old issue used to be that I used to do stuff to please other people. That was my motivation, but shouldn't be the case. The only person you should be out to please is yourself. What you do and what you achieve isn't necessarily gonna affect anyone else's lives. It's your own life. Those people will come, they'll go. Some will stay for all your life, but people are going to come and go. But the one person that will always be there is yourself. So it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter if they judge you for it. It doesn't matter if you feel embarrassed because what you're doing isn't looked at as like cool or anything like that. If you're enjoying it and if it's something you want to do, then go do it. Like, no one else's opinion should matter. So it kind of just proves, like, no matter where you are now, tomorrow's going to be a different day. If you want something, just get out, just go get it, because no one else is going to do the work for you. The only person that can get what you want to achieve is yourself. For me, I used to really worry about how other people saw me. I used to get really bad anxiety, and then to overcome my anxiety, I used to like either drink a lot or just be like stupidly like confident. But I'm still like starting to realise that I shouldn't have worried about how other people see me. Just because they like me or don't like me, it's not going to judge how I feel. Yeah, no one else's opinion on you should matter. The only opinion you should worry about is yourself. Been to the top. Now it's time to walk back down. Hopefully won't take too long. Should be quite a nice little walk. Like, I do actually believe that these people who don't support you and like knock you down for having goals and aspirations or achieving things are people that are very jealous. They don't actually have any goals or aspirations or don't want to achieve anything. They're very narrow-minded and very happy at just living comfortably and just not pushing themselves. But if you want something, you go out and get it. You don't let other people judge you or other people stop you from getting it. You go out and get it. These people should not affect what you achieve. Sometimes once you've hit your low point, you do realise who's actually there for you, and you do realise that the people that you spend your most time with and the people you thought you were there for you actually aren't. And sometimes this can be a massive positive, because you can get so many more positive people will actually be there to support you. Like for me, I've had people that I haven't spoken to in years be there for me more than people that I spend most of my time with. And it is a massive eye-opener. But then once you start surrounding yourself by positive people and people who are there to help, you start achieving a lot more things. I do think the people who you have around you can determine how much you push yourself to achieve things. If you surround yourself by people who are very comfortable and very much happy with coasting along and not really pushing themselves, then you're not going to push yourself. If you surround yourself by people who are actually out there to achieve goals and to actually get things, then you're going to want to push yourself as well, because you're not going to want to be the only one that's just coasting in the group. You're going to want to be part of them. They're going to be out there achieving things, and you're just going to be sat there. You're not. You're going to want to achieve things as well. Successful people always surround themselves with successful people. You don't see them with unsuccessful people, because they know that those people aren't going to push them to achieve what they can possibly, the best they can possibly achieve. So I hope this video has kind of motivated you a bit to get out there, to go get your goals, because no one else is going to do it. The only person that can achieve your goals and get what you want to earn is yourself. And the only person stopping it from happening is yourself. So I honestly do hope this video helped you a bit. But if you've got any ideas on what to talk about, or any stories, or anything that motivates you, or any coping mechanisms, just let me know. I'm more than happy to include them in videos. Or if you would like me to talk about something and you're not quite sure how to deal with it, just let me know. I'll try my hardest to find out ways to deal with it. But the support has been absolutely amazing for the last 2 videos. So yeah, thank you very much for everything that people have been saying and supporting me with. I'm honestly very grateful for everyone's support. But if there's anything you should take from this video, it's get yourself some goals, a long term, a short term and a medium term. Said that in a weird order. Write these goals down, get them somewhere that's going to remind you to get out there and achieve them. Keeps you going, keeps you motivated, and surround yourself with positivity and people who are also motivated and maybe have the same goals as you. You don't necessarily have to tell other people your goals. You can keep them private, and personally I'd say keep them to yourself. But just surround yourself by people who are going to push you and are going to want to help you achieve what you want to achieve.